Today we're going to be sailing around the Chesapeake Bay, exploring new towns, and getting some projects done on our liveaboard sailboat Thalia. We're making our way from the anchorage next to Langley Airforce Base to Deltaville. We bought our boat 8 months ago and have been sailing now for about 5 months. With no prior sailing experience, we're still very new to all this, but we're starting to get more comfortable with the process.
Just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time.
I think living on the boat full time has also given us a bit of a kickstart in figuring out things rather quickly. But like I said, we still have a long way to go in improving our sailing skills.
It's gonna be a windy day for filming. We're taking off from the Langley Airforce Base. It's gonna be pretty windy today.
We were gonna try to go further, but I think we're just gonna try to get to Deltaville, which is like 7 hours away, which hopefully we can get there pretty quick on our sail.
It's supposed to get more gusty this afternoon. It's only 6 in the morning. Feeling tired. We were getting rolled all night. Not enough protection. It's just very windy. But we didn't drag again.
It's kind of always the way it goes, right? When we were leaving, we were seeing like gusts of like 20 knots. So I was hoping we'd have like a really good sailing day. But as soon as we get out here, it's dropped down to like 7.5, maybe 10 knots. So we're going like 3.5. But there is like a small craft advisory like this evening, like 5, 6 o'clock. So we can't really just float around out here forever. We can't take 10 hours to get to Deltaville. So we might have to flip the engine back on until the wind picks up more. Which is like kind of frustrating because I was really hoping that we would just get like a really good fast sailing day in. I even watched like a couple videos on trimming sails just to make sure I was doing it right. And I think our trim is good. We have like no flapping or anything, but still just like not enough wind to get us going where we're trying to go. So we might have to flip the engine back on for a while. Which is kind of a bummer because I just don't love motoring around or motor sailing. I'd much rather just sail.
We'll always remember how it felt.
This side of Deltaville has a wonky channel to enter with a lot of tight turns. We picked it because we heard there's a marina here you can still access even if you're out on anchor, which is great because it doesn't look like there's a lot of room on the docks here and we need to throw out some garbage and shower. If you're unfamiliar with the lifestyle, a lot of boaters use marinas for laundry, showers, garbage, as well as fuel, pump out, and water. We had a bit of gusting winds coming through here shortly after we anchored, which gave me a bit of anxiety after having dragged in our last anchorage, and there's a lot less room here. But thankfully we held strong.
We're anchored in Deltaville, and something that's a little uncommon, at least that we haven't run into, is there is a marina here, Jackson Creek Marina, that lets you come and like pay to do laundry and use showers and throw away garbage and stuff for the day. So
And use their saltwater pool.
And use their saltwater pool.
Wow.
And I think it's $22 a day for 2 people.
Yeah, it's like $11 a person a day, I think is the math.
So we're gonna go throw away garbage and pay and then go do laundry and shower. I don't know if we'll use the pool today. Maybe though, we are paying for it.
No, I'm happy to be here. You know, we still got a bit more north to go, but nice to have like a nice protected anchorage for a second because we keep getting these like evening storms that are like 30, 40 knots that just keep blowing through. Happy to be someplace that feels a little safe.
My laundry dance.
It's a great laundry dance. Almost done.
It's drying. We bought it before. It is actually $30 for 2 people. They made up the price, so it's not $22. It's $30 for 2 people to use like all the facilities for the day.
Still not a bad deal though.
$15 per person, and that's just for like one day. I think it gets cheaper if you like do more time.
Yeah, I think it's $50 per person a week.
Yeah, which isn't bad.
Yeah,
For all the facilities.
the day price is definitely more extreme, but
Yeah, but we're only here a day, so
that's fine.
$30.
Yep. Goodbye, buddy. Oh, he's gonna? No, he's not gonna hang on the boat.
There's another one on our roof.
What are you guys doing? That's funny.
We're leaving Deltaville today.
And the crabs want to come along for the ride.
Crabs do want to come along for the ride. I've never had a crab on our rope, not a big one at least.
Today we're heading towards Solomans, Maryland, and leaving Virginia, which is very exciting because we're adding another state to places we've taken the boat. I also believe this will be the first time either Patrick or I have been to Maryland.
Good morning, Earthshine, or what does he say?
Starshine.
Good morning, Starshine. The Earth says hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Engine on, no wind kind of day. Kind of trying to hedge our bets a little more north because Debby is currently like a Cat 1 hurricane almost, hitting Florida's west coast. And then it's supposed to either go up north and die or go over the east side, pick up a bunch of steam in the Gulf Stream, and then start making its way north through the Carolinas. But I'm a little worried because we're not that far away from the Carolinas. So I think like the more we can get north and tucked away into the Chesapeake Bay, the better we'll feel.
I've been waiting such a long, long time for you to realize. If you don't get what you want in life, it's a healthy exercise. When life was like a sensing, the pill increased your chances. When the wolf right at your doorstep, you see where you're from. Get in return, you twist and you turn, all the bridges burn. While I'm far away, all you want is to decide.
This trip will take us about 9 hours, so it's a bit longer, and we decided to break it up and take some shifts. Typically only do shifts on overnight sails, not day sails, but this felt long enough that we both needed some breaks, and it made more sense for one person to be on watch while the other rested.
Mine is at ease, when all you hear is woo, I've been standing in the shadows just waiting for you to take a chance. One thing that you should know, you cannot be too old to learn to dance. Life was like a sentence.
Hello.
What a
Coming to
cutie.
check out our boat?
We have a couple projects we'd like to get done on the boat here before we start moving again. Cleaning the hull, replacing the cockpit lights, and a small seashell craft I've been wanting to get done.
I am very embarrassed for you guys to see what the side of our boat looks like. We've been scraping the bottom when we can, but the sides, like the yellowing, has really come up the sides. So we got this Starbright hull cleaner. We're gonna give that a try today.
Probably
It's-
overpriced, and there's probably some kind of dupe we could have used, but we just went for it because it was
Yeah.
there. And this is an emergency.
It's bad. I'm embarrassed. I'm so sad. She just doesn't look pretty right now, and I just want to get her back to looking pretty. So hopefully we can do that today.
Yeah. Let's give it a try. Looks like we need to scrape again, but it's really not as bad.
Is it worth more?
I don't know. It was just like, I don't know if it was like the warm water of Charleston or what, but God,
Got
that
bad.
was really rough. Can you make us a little looser?
Yes.
Right, spray, my girl.
Well, that's a good sign. You can see.
Is it already coming off?
Yeah, it kind of looks like it is. Where's my sponge?
Get the sponge.
We have not been putting this off on purpose. In fact, we've been trying to clean the hulls and scrape them every time we get in the water. The problem is we haven't been able to swim much because there's been so many jellyfish as we traveled up the East Coast, which was not a problem we expected to encounter.
Wow, that really does work some magic, huh?
It's like a magic eraser.
Yeah. I mean, wow, look at how clean that is now.
All right, this was like $25, but I can't argue that it does what it says. That was so easy.
That took 0 time at all. It was just literally spray it on.
I'm so happy. Our boat's gonna look so much better.
It's gonna look like $1 million.
Well, okay, we still have to do the bottom later, but
Yeah.
for today, I think we're gonna go around, finish this job.
Thankfully, this hull cleaner is working great. I did read online that some people use toilet bowl cleaner to get the yellow stain off the hull. Let me know if you've tried that and it worked, because it would be much more affordable than this spray was.
Okay, side number 2. How are you feeling about this whole process?
It's going much easier than I thought it would.
Yeah, it should be like an hour.
Like, I was worried that it was
going
gonna take hours today, but probably just an hour.
Yeah, but it looks so much better.
So much better. I'm so much happier. I feel so much better for Thalia.
Yeah, like we'll have to wait to get like actually in, like underneath.
Yeah, I don't know if we've mentioned, there's a lot of jellyfish here, so we can't swim. We don't
At
have
least-
the right gear to swim.
Yeah, I think most people need like wetsuits or something.
Yeah.
So you don't get stung on your skin.
Yeah.
But we don't have that yet. Yeah, so we'll get the inside later. But the outside's looking great. So
Yeah. It makes me happy.
Yeah.
I hope she feels good.
it makes a huge difference, I think. She's all cheeked up on a Saturday morning.
You scooched me in closer, I can't reach.
It's not on your back, it's on your shirt.
Okay.
Any final thoughts?
I'm sweaty. No, I'm really, really happy that she's looking so much better. I wish we had enough space to do the inner hulls, but we can't fit down there and there's jellyfish, so
We'll
we'll
get
have to
there
wait.
eventually. Yep.
But I'm happy about it. We're gonna do a couple other things today. One of them being we got some new lights for the cockpit that I'm very excited about.
Yep. And then also maybe go to West Marine, get a screw.
Maybe go to West Marine for some screws. We're such dumb. That's the first time we've ever not tied the dinghy. Go get it.
I'm going to get it. I'm going to get
Don't
it.
get jellyfish.
I'll be okay either way. LOL. Oh, he got me.
Did he?
Yeah.
You really got stung?
Yeah.
Oh, baby, I'm sorry.
It's okay. We just put some vinegar on it or something.
Hopefully you don't get any more.
Oh.
You can just hand me the rope and climb up. Oh, I'm sorry, love.
I'll be okay. I think normally like you just tie it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So then when I got up, I didn't even think about it.
Get you.
Just on the hand.
Oh.
Just stings a little bit so far.
Okay, go get some vinegar on
Look
it.
at him. First jellyfish sting.
Okay, something else I'm gonna work on. Patrick is on the mend from his jellyfish stings. I'm gonna get these lights down, these old lights that are up here. These lights aren't working because we lost the solar panels for them when we crossed the Bimini. So yeah, they just don't work anymore, and I really miss having lights out here. So we picked up these solar lights our friends recommended, and I'm gonna get these up today, and I'm very excited about it. Hopefully it goes well. First I gotta get these ones down.
When we first moved onto the boat, we had solar lights out here from the previous owners that lit up every night, and I loved it for a couple of reasons. The first being that it made it a very cozy, homey environment, which made it much more enjoyable to hang out in the cockpit at night. And the second being that our boat was much easier to see if we were coming home after dark.
have to find something to cut these zip ties with. Honestly, I'm surprised there's only 2, knowing Casper.
I guess in retrospect, I probably could have cut all of these instead of taking the time to unwind them, but that's something I'll keep in mind for future projects.
I'm sweating. I just grabbed a liquid IV. I'm really excited to see how those lights work out tonight. Hopefully they work and they turn on tonight. Like, I flipped the switch on. It should be getting solar. Hopefully they'll turn on tonight. Anyways, next little project today. My lovely dear friend Marissa from Brett and Marissa gave me this whole bag of seashells that she's collected that already have holes in them. So I'm stealing this idea from their boat, Shelly, by the way, that Marissa already did. But I got this hemp string, and I'm planning to string these up on the hemp, and then I don't quite know where I'm gonna hang them in the boat yet, but I'm very excited about it, and I don't know, just like a little fun thing to do. I'm trying to make this boat feel more like our home, and it does feel like our home, but you know, more of like our touches on home.
Thank you again to Marissa for the seashells. This was super fun and honestly really relaxing. I've since made a couple bracelets with the same materials and have been having a lot of fun with it.
We're about to go on a little adventure, and we're gonna be right next to a West Marine. So I'm gonna try to get this screw off, these rusty screws that were not the stainless that I thought they were. So that we can replace them, because I don't want corrosion to happen.
We did end up running to West Marine and met up with Brett and Marissa along the way. Which, if you're new to our channel, they are also sailors we met a few times back and have basically been buddy boating together ever since, and it's been truly a blast.
It's like cheating a little bit.
Now I just gotta hit the brakes.
Hey, love.
Hey.
What are you getting?
So we bought a new pump, new primer bulb.
For the dinghy?
Yeah, for the dinghy. This one feels much, like ours is pretty soft.
Maybe it's just too old.
Yeah, so one of the things I read was like if it's like pretty soft, it might not be, the check valve and stuff might not be working super well. So I'm like, it was only $30 or so. So got that. Got a fuel filter.
For the
Just
dinghy?
like a pre-filter. Yep, just a inline before. I don't know if we'll install this just yet. I think we'll probably try to take things like one at a time. So we'll like do the bulb and see if that really fixes it. And then we'll do, like maybe we'll probably like clean the carb and stuff. Try to blow on all the lines and then see. And then maybe put the fuel filter in. The fuel filter hasn't been dirty so far, so I'm like, I don't think dirty fuel is our problem. And then I bought like a new keychain.
Ours broke.
Because ours broke. And
It's just like a floaty device.
yeah, now we're currently risking it all. We did not get the screw because they only have like a coarse threaded 1/4 inch nut. And they do not have the fine threaded, or the screws. So it's kind of like, okay.
Hurricane Debby is heading north. Thankfully, it won't be getting too close to us. We should just be catching some of the edge. We could be getting up to 40-knot winds and have dragged recently, so we decided to move off anchorage and over to the mooring balls at Safe Harbors Marina here in Solomans.
There's my insane husband out there testing the dinghy when there's tornado warnings and we're sheltering from Hurricane Debby. It is about 3 in the morning and we're getting like gusts of 35 knots of wind. I'm very tired. It's been a bit of a rough night's sleep.
I think we're still pretty happy choosing to be on a mooring ball because the wind has been spinning.
Yeah. We've definitely been moving a lot tonight, swinging. And I would not have been comfortable or happy on the hook, especially in such a tight space.
Like having that anchored flip and stuff would have been very not fun. I'm also kind of happy we didn't choose to be on a dock. Based off of seeing some of the boats on docks and how they just kind of like bouncing around up against the docks.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just because we're not good at spring lines though.
It could be. I also think back here it's not that bad. Like,
It's less bad back
we
here.
got a dock on like the transient docks here. I don't think it would be bad. I guess we can ask our friends in the morning how it was. But yeah, we're just catching the very edge of Hurricane Debby, and she's already calmed down a lot.
I don't think it's a hurricane anymore.
Yeah,
right?
it's just a
But it's just
storm.
like the wind that's
Left over from Hurricane Debby. We didn't really get, we were supposed to get a bunch of rain tonight, but it didn't happen.
we've
It's
only
just
gotten a little
windy.
bit.
Yeah, just a little bit of rain and a lot of wind.
Oh my gosh, we're both just yawning. But yeah, overall, I think we've been pretty good so far.
Although there's obviously a cost to being on the mooring balls, there was also a lot of upsides to moving over. They had really nice facilities, maybe the nicest marina facilities we've come across, with private bathrooms, free laundry, bikes, an Amazon locker, a nice captain's lounge, and more. We took the bikes out multiple times while we were here and definitely took advantage of having some nice showers.
The cicadas are so loud. Just took some showers. Honestly, we don't spend a lot of time at marinas. I feel so... Stop it. I feel so spoiled being at this marina. Like, the facilities are so nice.
Yeah, they're really good.
So, I would definitely stop here again if it made sense to. But yeah, I'm really digging this marina. I also really like being on a mooring ball. I don't know if it's because we started on one, but they're my favorite. I prefer them over docks, truthfully. Although having an Amazon locker here is a dangerous game.
Sure. So the marina has its own Amazon locker. Do you want to play that game where you guess which one it is by putting your head next to it? Oh, that was almost the one I was gonna pick. Boom, dude, easy.
Woohoo! It's been so long
It has been.
since we've gotten any packages.
To recap the week, we sailed to 2 new towns, got some projects done on the boat, and avoided some rough weather with Hurricane Debby. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, leave us a comment, check out our Patreon, and subscribe here on YouTube. It's free.
Cloistered in injustice there.